I want to talk about what's ahead. Where are we headed? And what do I believe we're going to see happen? It seems that lately, every day I get asked this question: where are we headed? What's ahead of us? What's happening in the economy? What's happening within the real estate market? Where are we going? And some of that, I believe, is being stemmed by the PTSD we all have of 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so as we look at some of the information that's readily available to us, I want to talk about what's ahead. Where are we headed? And what do I believe we're going to see happen? Now, I'm going to pull information from experts to draft what I believe, because I feel like it's important that you have the right information. So, many banking executives, different banks around the country, they draw data from certain places. One of the places that we're going to look at is Pulsenomics. They did a survey. They do a survey each year. It's called the Home Price Expectation Survey. And in that survey, as they gathered information, they found that the expectation from these experts is that we're going to see home prices increase or appreciate, forecasted for 2022, meaning the rest of 2022 as we're already in it, at a 9% level. Then in 2023, we're going to see it go to 4.74 and then down to 3.67, 3.14, and 3.57 in the years to follow up through 2026. So as we look at the numbers in appreciation, we're still seeing positive gains in the appreciation in the market. Now, we understand that there's other changes happening in the market. We understand that the interest rates are changing and the Fed is changing their Fed funds rate. We understand that there's an inflation aspect of this. And so I want to go and I want to give you a couple of quotes. The first one is from Bill McBride. He's the author and runs the blog Calculated Risk. And Bill said this, quote, based on the current estimate for the peak Fed funds rate of 3.25 to 4, the 30-year mortgage will likely peak between 5 and 5.7%. There's some variables in that relationship, so we might even see it as high as the 6% range. Bill also in the same quote goes on and says this all depends on inflation and the Fed's fund rate, but I don't expect rates to move much higher than the current rate, although 6 is possible, close quote. So as we take what Bill says there, again, he's an expert in the market and he's looking at what's happening in the market every day. We're seeing that depending on what inflation does, depending on what the Fed funds rate does, we're going to see rates go 5, 5.7, maybe even hit the 6.0 mark. Now, that outruns the appreciation. But over time, we know that the appreciation will outgain the changes in the market. So is it still a good time to be purchasing a home? We're going to talk about affordability on another episode, but it is still a good time. The key is, who are you working with? Not all people are for all people, and you don't need to be for all people. Who you work with matters. And your strategy that you employ and that you deploy for what you want and how you win is what rules in the market today. Thanks for being here.